Hi everyone, it's Danielle from the Homestead Channel. Spring is coming and so are projects in your garden. Do you already dream of tasty tomatoes picked up fresh from your garden that will add color and taste to your salads? But do you remember all the work you have done last year to obtain those tasty tomatoes? I'm pretty sure the answer is, I don't remember well. So today I have the answer for you. A garden log is your memory, your ideas for next year, the lessons you've learned, your observations of what happened in your garden. In this video from the Homestead Channel, you'll discover ideas and keys for keeping your home garden notebook. So, a gardening notebook, garden log, planting notebook, give it the name you prefer, is a log of all the relevant information regarding your garden and vegetables. I have produced some index cards that you can put in your annual gardening binder. I personally take a binder because I can add pages to it if necessary. So it's really an easy way for you. I will show you what I do and give you other interesting elements that you can include in your garden notebook. So first thing, put in your binder your garden design with all the vegetables, herbs, flowers. We saw together how to draw this plan in the video choosing your crops and planning the layout. I gave you the link of this video as well as the link of the index cards to plan your layout available on Pinterest just below. So you will be able to do something like that for your garden with all the plants and the size they will have when they will be mature. So it's really important. Also, second point, and it's what I do, take notes of all the associations of plants that work well together and those that work less in your garden. We talked about it in the same video, so go and watch it. Note dates of the first frost in fall and the last frost in spring. You may also have a microclimate in your garden, and your hardiness zone may be different from the one of the area. So note it for a couple of years to calculate the average dates for your own garden instead of taking those related to your area. That's a good point. Write down all the useful information for each one of your vegetables. I will show you. It's in French, but you have it in English on Pinterest, and I give you the link just below. So the type of vegetables, the variety, if it's a heirloom or hybrid, who's the company that made the seeds, what's the space between each plant, what height it will have at maturity, the period it will take to be at maturity. So you have all the information you could put on this sheet to see if this plant really works well for you in your garden. So at the end of the season, you will be able to decide if you want to keep this plant for next year, so the seeds for next year, or if you want to change the company or the seed type for your garden on next year. And in 4 years, maybe you will say to yourself, this seed was not so bad. What was it? You will be able to go back in your garden log and find this information. Isn't that great? You can also keep in your log a calendar indicated for each month, seedlings to be done and plants to be picked up in the garden. Note daily weather forecast as well as tasks perform, taking weed off, replanting lettuce. So everything that you can have a reminder of all the tasks you have to do during this month. Note what worked or not, what you did when trying new techniques. You have a lot of videos on new techniques for vegetables. For example, vertical zucchini growth. Okay, you tried it. It worked or not? Why? Potted tomatoes in pots. It's working for you? What have you done to make it work? You had insects, pests? What worked on it? And crops rotation, a point I will do in a next video. So what worked for you? What have you done as crop rotation in your garden? You have to take notes on this. Write down your recipes for natural repellents you have tested in your garden and what worked. So next year, if you have the same problem, you won't have to try and try and try. You know the solution now. List your desired flowers, vegetables, herbs for next year. Maybe you have seen some things on YouTube and you want to try it, but this won't stay in your mind. So note it in your garden log. Record any advice you have taken on social networks, in magazines, on TV. So you keep it somewhere. Write down recipes, preserved lacto-fermented vegetables that you have been able to make or that you want to make next year. So you will have them somewhere. Finally, to show everyone that a garden it's not expensive with every vegetables and herbs that we have. Keep your expenses in there. You will be able to see all the savings you have realized by producing your own food. The benefits of this garden log is to see what went well, but also to learn from our mistakes so as not to repeat them in the following years. This will allow you to apply what works for you at your own place. I really do hope that you've enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe to the Homestead Channel. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and in the next video we will talk about inside seedlings, indoor ones. So stay tuned and bye for now.